I wanted to grow more next year. That's perfect, ain't it? Just freaking perfect. Alrighty, today is Wednesday. It's harvest day for the ginger. That's what day it is. Ginger harvest day. So I'm gonna go through and harvest all the ginger in this bed. We'll still have some down below. I'm gonna get it later this year, hopefully before it freezes. This I'm gonna get all this tonight. So I'm gonna pull it out and put it in the wheelbarrow, and then we'll take it down to the greenhouse and clean it all up. So if the camera lady gets out of the road, I'll grab the wheelbarrow. And if she doesn't, I'll run her over. It doesn't matter a lot.
Do you remember how many we started with?
I don't. I could look back at our garden plan, I think, and figure it out. Or even when we planted it, I think we had a video when we planted it. If there's a video when we planted, I'll put it in. I'll link it to here. But right now, I'm just gonna yank and pull. Yank and pull. It smells so good in here. You've never grown or had fresh ginger. This stuff right here smells so good, it's unreal. Gotta get ready for our winter garden. Most of it's gonna go in this bed. And I have a lot of them. We have a lot of the seeds, and they're ready. Well, actually, all the seeds are planted, and they're definitely ready to get put in the ground. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. There's a lot there, though. That all comes from one plant.
That's crazy.
It is, ain't it? It's a pretty nice one.
Yeah, look at them new ones. I was just starting.
This right here is all one piece. This is all from one root right here. All that's from one piece.
Wow.
There's new ones here. They're coming up everywhere. I mean, it comes out, it's looking like asparagus growing.
That's what I was thinking when looking at this one they just pulled. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that looks like asparagus coming up because they're not as tall as the rest of the stems.
I mean, that's one plant. That thing is huge.
How many's on that thing?
A lot. I don't know, but it's a freaking pile of them. Totally crazy. Not complaining, just saying. This is the mother. I'm gonna keep them. I might stick a couple of those in some pots and take them in the house and see if we can't keep growing it. It should still grow. It's got a lot of good parts on it.
It ain't rotted or nothing.
Oh no, it's still good ginger. Last but not least,
got it all.
Got it all. So we're going to take this down and clean it up. We're going to clean it up, wash it off, and we'll full wheelbarrow load. We'll take it down. We'll clean all these off, pull the roots off, and cut these probably to about here somewhere. These tops and all these roots will feed to the chickens. They go pretty good, crazy over roots. And the tops, they ate them the last couple times we threw them in there.
And ginger's good for
Ginger's
chickens,
good
so.
for, yeah, it's good. It's good for anybody. It's good for your immune system. We have some turmeric. I'm not gonna pull it tonight. I'm gonna pull it sometime. It didn't grow near as well as the ginger did, but we'll see. I'm sure we'll still get something out of it.
It took them a while.
It did. They definitely didn't like to grow till they just started growing within the last 2 months. I bet they was in the ground 3 months before they ever even popped out.
It's like they had to be above a certain temperature.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
A hot temperature.
We tried starting those in the house in pots and couldn't get them to start. And then the ones that we had in pots, I brought out and just planted those. They all looked good. I pulled some of the dirt back and checked them out, and they all looked good. But I think one of them was actually starting to sprout at that time. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get out of them. They have nice big thick stalks. There might be lots of ginger or turmeric in there. But this one here, I'm sure is going to be all right. It's got the main plant plus a bunch of new stalks coming out, and then it's forking out of it. So this one here will probably have something. Ones like this probably ain't no bigger than what they were when I first put them in the ground. But
they kind of look like they're going to be palm trees.
I mean, they are pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
I might try to dig one or two of them up and plant them in pots and take them in the house for the winter whenever I do harvest them. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I won't harvest those. I'm not going to mess with them until I know it's close to freezing time. I want to let them grow as big as I can. So yeah, I don't know when that'll be. And I may end up having to take them early because I want to make sure we get our winter garden in and established before the Homesteaders of America conference. So we're definitely going to be there, and I want to make sure I have those in here in the ground so I don't have to worry about getting them watered while we're gone. So, and they're ready to plant out anyways. But anyways, we're going to go down there and process. So all I'm going to do is just cut those off, like I said, up there in the boat. So the top's in there for now. I'm going to clean the roots. Clean the roots just like so. And I'm going to start putting them in this tote. Then once we go through this step, then I'll wash them. Last piece. So I shouldn't say we, I was just up in the chicken yard flipping compost, and she just washed out all the gingers, and they are gorgeous.
They are, when you wash them.
It's just totally cool how they look now.
And my hand smells like,
oh yeah,
like
no doubt.
ginger. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to chew on one.
No doubt. So this is one we grew last year in this pot, and how it got these in there growing. Them's flowers. They're actually pretty flowers. I have no idea how it got in there, but
I have no idea.
Must have dropped seeds in it or something. So I'm just going to dump this in the wheelbarrow and see what we get. I don't know that we're going to get much.
I don't know. There's a lot of
There is a lot in
of
there.
shoots in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of wandering Jews in there and some weeds too.
So we're gonna keep them separated from the ones in the garden so that we can see how many actually came from this pot. Because I'll be curious. Because we took it in the house and grew them in this and didn't do nothing but brought them outside in the spring and set the pot out and they grew like
yeah,
that.
pretty much. I think we put them in here last spring though. They grew in here since last spring.
That's true.
We
From
started
this,
them in
yeah,
here
yeah.
last spring. And they grew in here 2 growing seasons basically. But in the middle of winter, even in the house, they died back and then restarted.
They completely
Yeah, they
died
completely died.
back to the soil.
Pretty much down to the ground.
That
Yeah.
I thought they wasn't coming back, and I left it alone and put it under our table in the one room. And then when spring started, I started seeing shoots start.
It's like they knew when they were supposed to waken up.
Yep.
So we got one ginger for sure, right?
That's some nice roots.
Yeah, it almost needed in a bigger pot, didn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you what, this ginger ain't as big.
I wondered. Being compacted in that pot. They stayed
Them
small.
They stayed small.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. That's all right though. There's nothing wrong with them. We'll wash them off and see what it ends up being. That would have been the mother from this year, but that's what it would have growed last year, is that. So when it went dormant, that's what it had, and then the new ones come up, and what grew this year actually isn't as big as what it grew last year. Huh, interesting. Never done that before. Don't know that I ever will again.
No.
It's pretty cool, but you don't get nothing out of them.
No.
It took this to make both of them, so yeah, I don't
not
know that I
really-
would grow them in,
No.
I don't know that I'd grow them in a pot again. Okie dokie, everybody. So we just brought our ginger in. This is what we got out of the cattle panel greenhouse that we started early winter, or early spring rather. Can't remember exactly when, but it's right at 19 pounds of ginger, which is a pretty nice harvest. Definitely not going to complain. And you can see they're really nice. Most of them are anyway. Most of them are really nice gingers.
Put that
I mean,
up
that's-
next to your head.
That's a nice ginger. I mean, yeah, no two ways about
You
it.
can't, yeah.
So definitely not going to complain about any of this that we harvested. Some of the plants didn't do as well, and that never broke too when we was cleaning it. But still, that's a small one. And some of them are, really nice. So definitely happy with the harvest we got. And out of that pot that we just did, that we grew last year, we got that out of. That's right at a pound. We just weighed it. That's a pound. This is 19 pounds. And plus, we still have all the mothers and these are still good too. Let me show you. You could plant this again and regrow it. Right there, it would start. There's a start. Yeah, that's got 2 on it. So
And it might get more as
it probably would. Right there's one starting to come on. And it may come out of them too, but it may not. Who knows? But it would definitely grow. And once it started growing, like this one here, it's got 1, 2, 3 right there, and then 1 there. That's 4. So you could take this right here and plant it and not have to worry about it. It would definitely grow you some more. These would not grow. These you could put in the ground. All they do is rot. These would grow again. So, anyways, that's pretty much it for the ginger. We had a pretty good ginger harvest. So if anybody wants ginger, put our email addresses in the comments below, in the description below, sorry. if anybody wants any, contact us, or you can comment on the video itself, and we'll ship them to you. If you contact us and want it, I'll get you our PayPal information, and you can pay for it, and we'll ship it to you wherever you are. Well, I shouldn't say wherever you are, but anywhere in the U.S., I would ship it to you. Continental U.S. Definitely. Anybody that wants any. That's nice ginger. She's following me around. I can't even move my hand. She's following me. But anyways, anybody wants any, let us know, and we'll definitely send it out to you. This will cut it up into, not all of it, we'll cut some of it up into 2-ounce pieces, and it'll be sold at the farmer's market. But we'll probably let most of it here, because we won't sell it all in 1 week. Of course, you never know. I guess we might, but odds are we wouldn't sell it all in 1 week. So anyways, we'll have a lot of it. Anybody wants, like I say, it's 19 pounds of it here. We sell it for right at $1 an ounce for fresh ginger, and it's organic. Everybody that watches this knows how we grow it, so that's nice ginger.
Very.
So anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Good for your health, good for your heart. Better have some. So take care and God bless.